gather to celebrate and honor the faith of all peoples, we cannot fail to acknowledge and celebrate our First Nations relatives, who are the ancestors of all who dwell on the earth. In Edmonton, we live on Treaty 6 territories, where Cree, Saulteaux, Blackfoot, Iroquois, Siksika, Dene, and Métis people still bless us with their presence and culture. To honor our commitment to our treaty obligations, I read the words of Black Elk, who says words about the sacred hoop that encompasses all humanity. Then I was standing on the highest mountain of them all, and round beneath me was the whole hoop of the world. And while I stood there, I was seeing in the sacred manner the shape of all things of the Spirit, and the shapes as they must live together as one being. And I saw that the sacred hoop of my people was one of many hoops that make one circle, wide as daylight and starlight. And in the center grew one mighty flowering tree to shelter all the children of one mother and one father. And I saw it was holy. Hear me, 4 quarters of the world, a relative I am. Look upon these faces of children without number, that all may face the winds and walk the good road to the day of quiet. This is my prayer, hear me, hear me. And this is adapted from the words of Black Elk. Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us for our annual International Harmony Week concert, sponsored by the Edmonton Interfaith Center. My name is Reverend Audrey Brooks. I am a community minister, a Unitarian, and a member of the Edmonton Interfaith Center Board. Jacob Trapp, a Unitarian minister, said that to worship is to sing with the singing beauty of the earth, that to worship is speaking from where we are now into the silence of the universe. In this time of enforced isolation, we keep ourselves and others safe, yet we practice the rituals of our faith, because faith cannot be destroyed by disaster or distress. It can never be taken from us. The Edmonton Interfaith Center is a beacon where many faiths are celebrated and promoted. This afternoon we share the richness of faiths in our community. May this be a place of joy at being together, so that we can become peacemakers in our hearts, in our families, and in our world. Whatever our faith practices or not, we are one people, one world community.
Welcome everybody to this concert. Today is a celebration of 3 different occasions, 3 different events. First of all, the 25th anniversary of the Edmonton Interfaith Center, and secondly, the World Interfaith Harmony Week, and third, this is Black History Month, the whole month of February, Black History Month. So those 3 things, 25th anniversary, the World Interfaith Harmony Week, which is celebrated all over the world, all during this first week of February, and Black History Month. The content, this concert has been a tradition for several years. Usually it's a gathering in a central place where we can all get together and enjoy the concert with each other. But this year, because of COVID, it's the first time we've done an online event. There's no admission fee, of course, but donations are welcome. And you can make a donation by sending in a check to our office or using PayPal on our website. And while you're on the website, take a look around. There's several things that you can become familiar with what we do. And it's a wonderful organization, and I'm so pleased and grateful to be a member. And what we do is we get together, we work on projects, committees, and enjoy each other, coming from the different faith backgrounds that we do, and these differences don't get in the way of our work, because we respect each other as people and as qualified people who are working together with good intent. Our purpose is to promote unity, harmony, peace, and even love. Please join us by purchasing a membership. And today we have 4 pre-recorded artists. Please enjoy.
Hello, I'm Melanie.
And I'm Karen.
And we're here to talk about the shofar. So the shofar is a ritual musical instrument made from the hollowed out horn of a ram or a sheep. Like the modern bugle, there are no holes or valves to change the pitch of the note. The shofar blower, my mom, controls the notes by varying her embouchure.
During biblical times, the sounding of the shofar was a method of communication, inspiring awe. It was used to call people together, to raise alarm, and to announce important events, like celebrations, victories, and the new moon. The sound of the shofar was heard from the thick cloud on Mount Sinai, where Moses received the Torah.
Now, we blow the shofar in our synagogues during our high holy days, Rosh Hashanah, and at the end of Yom Kippur. The sound of the shofar calls to us from ancient times.
Tekiah, listen. This is a spiritual wake-up call summoning us together.
Shavarim, 3 broken blasts, like a cry for what is broken in this world.
Teruah stirs us to action to repair what is wrong in our world.
And Tekiah Gedola, the grand blast that calls us to work together. You ready?
I'm ready.
Tekiah! Shavarim! Teruah! Tekiah Gedola!
Sharmila Mathur has a gold medal from the University of Rajasthan in India for her outstanding achievements in sitar, and where she was an assistant professor in music. Sharmila lived in Tanzania, Zambia, Malawi, and the United Arab Emirates before coming to Canada. Since 2005, she directs the Indian Music Ensemble at the University of Alberta, bringing with her the many distinctive music styles from other countries. Sharmila's unique and lyrical sitar music backed Maria Dunn for the launch of Maria's GWG Piece by Piece CD. Welcome to our Building Bridges concert, Sharmila.
Here is my take on Mand from Rajasthan. presenting a composition in Rag Malkauns.
Hi, everyone. My name is Ursula Maydell. I'm a member of the Edmonton clergy, and I'm delighted to share the hue with you. Hue goes like this. Hue. Hue is a universal sacred sound. It has been chanted throughout the ages. Hue can be sung by anyone of any religion. It is not meant to change your religion. Hue will enhance it. Enjoy the 1-minute Hue chant. May the blessings be.
The Edmonton Interfaith Centre wishes to acknowledge that Mayor Don Iveson of the City of Edmonton has proclaimed the first week of February 2021 World Interfaith Harmony Week. Ensemble Topaz is a Toronto-based music and dance company dedicated to performing traditional and contemporary cultural forms from South and Central Asian traditions. Founded by dance artist Paramita Kaur and musician-composer Mike Ankowitz, Ensemble Topaz performs a variety of dance and musical traditions, currently focusing on Afghan, Iranian, Central Asian, and Rajasthani cultural forms. Paramita Kaur is the first person in Canada to complete a PhD degree in dance studies. She is the recipient of the Canada Council Grant to Professional Dancers, the Shasteri Indo-Canadian Fine Arts Fellowship for Dance, and the Lawrence Heisey Award for Fine Arts for Dance Discipline. Mike Ankowitz is a versatile musician who performs, composes, arranges, and teaches in many different areas of music, ranging from classical to jazz to klezmer to East Indian to the avant-garde. He has recorded and performed with distinguished artists in all of these genres. Ensemble Topaz has performed at numerous events in Toronto, Ontario, and beyond. Highlight performances include the 2019 Tirgan Festival, the First Five Festival, and the Toronto International Dance Festival. In 2019, Ensemble Topaz performed Kazakh music and dance at Bombardier Commercial Aircraft, celebrating the delivery of the first Q400 aircraft for Kazakh Air, the Kazakh national airline.
Ya Qurban यस्पिना खाना पल पगाडा जंगी गिथावी जुना खाना दमंगी दमंगी गडाशना लमा यस्पिना खाना पल पगाडा जंगी गिथावी जुना खाना दमंगी दमंगी गडाशना लमा यस्पिना खाना बल पगाडा जंगी गिथावी जुना खाना दमंगी दमंगी गडाशना लमा यस्पिना खाना बल पगाडा जंगी गिथावी जुना खाना दमंगी दमंगी गडाशना लमा यस्पिना खाना बल पगाडा जंगी गिथावी जुना खाना दमंगी दमंगी गडाशना लमा यस्पिना खाना बल पगाडा जंगी गिथावी जुना खाना दमंगी दमंगी गडाशना लमा यस्पिना खाना बल पगाडा जंगी गिथावी जुना खाना दमंगी दमंगी गडाशना लमा यस्पिना खाना बल पगाडा जंगी गिथावी जुना खाना दमंगी दमंगी गडाशना लमा यस्पिना खाना बल पगाडा जंगी गिथावी जुना खाना दमंगी दमंगी गडाशना लमा यस्पिना खाना बल पगाडा जंगी गिथावी जुना खाना दमंगी
Two of us drinking, the flowers blooming in the mountain. One glass, another glass, and another. I'm tipsy and sleepy. You could leave me alone, please. If you want another glass, bring yours hither tomorrow.
两人对酌山花开，一杯一杯复一杯。晚醉欲明清且去，明朝有意抱琴来。
Lesson learned from Surah Al-Hujurat, Ayat 13. All humans are equal in sight of God, irrespective of their color, race, or nationality. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ya ayyuhan nasu inna khalaqnakum min zakarin wa unsa wa ja'alnakum walja'alnakum shu umbawa kaba illa lita arafu inna akramakum inda dalahi atkakum in Allahi alumun kabir. O mankind, indeed we created you from a single pair of a male and a female, and made you into nations and tribes, that you may know each other. Indeed, the most honored of you in the sight of Allah is the most righteous of you. And indeed, Allah has full knowledge and is well acquainted.
Every year, the Edmonton Interfaith Centre for Education and Action carries a multi-faith calendar published in Canada by the Multi-Faith Action Society. This beautiful calendar shows the major and minor holidays, feasts, and fasts of 14 different religions. There is a description of each festival and a complete list for the whole year arranged by religion. This year, the artwork portrays living legacies, offering the opportunity to visually reflect on what living legacies can be left for current and future generations. The calendars cost $16 and can be purchased through our website or by contacting our office. Check the video description for the details.
Melanie Gall is an internationally acclaimed vocalist and award-winning composer. She has written and toured award-winning solo shows, many of which have been performed at the Edmonton Fringe Festival. These include Piaf and Brel, The Impossible Concert, about French chanteuse Edith Piaf, and A Stitch in Time, featuring lost knitting music from both world wars. Several of her recordings include Knitting All the Day, containing World War I era knitting music, and the recently released Sweeter in a Sweater, based on knitting songs from World War II. Melanie has traveled to Africa, South America, and the Caribbean to perform solo classical recitals and to sing events for the Semaine de la Francophonie, as well as the Spring Festival in the Czech Republic. She has sung at Lincoln Center and Carnegie Hall in the United States and Royal Albert Hall in London, England. Melanie has toured several countries that were underrepresented theatrically: Zimbabwe, Algeria, Morocco, Zambia, Sudan, and Chad, where she performed and led outreach programs for children and young artists in schools and orphanages. She has also shared her gift of music and theater with First Nations communities in Manitoba, building performance skills in youth. You can imagine our delight to have Melanie visiting her family in Edmonton at this time, and who graciously accepted our invitation to coordinate this concert and also to sing for us.
Hello everyone, I'm Melanie Gall, and today I'm going to sing 5 different songs of Jewish music. Now, Jewish music, this defines a wide range of music, from Hebrew music to religious music to Ladino songs to Yiddish music to popular songs to folk songs to classical music. There is such a wide range that I thought I would pick 5 different songs written by Jewish composers and often performed by Jewish musicians, and this would give you an interesting look into the eclectic world of Jewish music. Now, just in case you're wondering, this hat there is no religious connotation or even cultural connotation to it. It has just been so long since I've worn real clothes that I thought I would, put on a hat. Yes, so the first song is by Irving Berlin. Now, Irving Berlin was a prolific Jewish composer. A lot of people know him as the composer who wrote White Christmas, which I guess could technically be considered a Jewish song, although it is about Christmas. This is not White Christmas. But at the beginning of his career, he came to New York City, a young man. All he wanted to do was work in music. He wanted to be a songwriter, and the early songs, he wrote hundreds of songs. And the early songs that he wrote, it reflected a lot of the experience of Jewish people who were moving, and people from a lot of cultures who moved to New York and had to learn a different way of life. So back in the old country, a lot of marriages were arranged through a matchmaker, but in New York things changed pretty quickly, and in the 1910s the modern young things would meet people on their own and go out, sometimes even unchaperoned. They would go out together on dates. And this song is from the point of view of a lady who went out on a date, and things are not going as well as possibly she may have hoped they would have gone. So here we go. This is one of the earlier songs of Irving Berlin. Johnny took Geraldine out one night to show her a wonderful time. When they sat down at the cabaret, he bought 2 cigars for a dime. Bring us a couple of sodas, Johnny cried when the waiter drew near. After an hour, Miss Geraldine whispered in Johnny's ear, "If that's your idea of a wonderful time, take me home, take me home. I want you to know that I'm choking from that 5-cent cigar you've been smoking. You went out with a $1 bill. You've got 80 cents left of it still. If that's your idea of a wonderful time, take me home." Things haven't changed all that much, guys. Johnny looked foolish and said, "My dear, the evening has only begun. I'll take you down to the picture show where we'll have a barrel of fun. I know the fella who owns the place. I'll ask him to pass us inside." Geraldine looked into Johnny's face. Shaking her head, she cried, "If that's your idea of a wonderful time, take me home, take me home. I want you to know that I'm choking from that 5-cent cigar you've been smoking. You went out with a $1 bill. You've got 80 cents left of it still. If that's your idea of a wonderful time, take me home." Harry Rubinstein, known as Harry Ruby, was another prolific composer in the Tin Pan Alley age. And at that time, there were a lot of different things happening in America. And one of these things was the introduction of the 18th Amendment to the Constitution that prohibited the sale of intoxicating liquors. And when this happened, so many people wrote music about this at that point. Well, it wasn't an unprecedented event, but it was a pretty big event. They had tried prohibition before, but this was the first time there was national prohibition. And Harry Ruby wrote one of the more popular songs back then, and it's all about, well, you'll find out. It's all about, if you can't drink, what are you supposed to do on a Saturday night? And this was perhaps especially relevant for the young Jewish boys who would celebrate Shabbat, so they would stay home, they would go to synagogue on a Saturday, and once it was Saturday night, they could go out once the sun went down, but if there was nowhere to go, what are you supposed to do? we do on a Saturday night when the town goes dry? Where will we go after seeing a show to make the weary hours fly? Imagine a fellow with a cute little queen trying to win her on a plate of ice cream. What'll we do on a Saturday night when the town goes dry? What'll we do on a Saturday night when the town goes dry? Where will we go after seeing a show to make the weary hours fly? With no place to spend our money, we'll get off cheap. We'll sit at home and rock the baby to sleep. What'll we do on a Saturday night when the town goes dry? The next song was written by Sammy Feinberg, who worked under the name Sammy Fain. So a lot of you may know him because he wrote several American songbook songs. And his father was a cantor, so his father would have sung and he would have chanted in synagogues. My great-grandfather was also a cantor, and his son, my grandfather, Jack Young, he worked as a big band singer. And so this is very similar. So the son of a cantor had music in his life, had musical talent, but he made a break with singing in the synagogue, and he used it as a career. So Sammy Feinberg did exactly that. And this is a song that a lot of you will know because it's been sung by everyone from Vera Lynn to pretty much everyone. Cathedral bells are tolling and our hearts sang on. Was this the spell of Paris or the April dawn? Who knows when we shall meet again? But when the morning chimes ring sweet again, I'll be seeing you in all the old familiar places that this heart of mine embraces all day through. In that small cafe, the park across the way, the children's carousel, a chestnut tree, the wishing well. I'll be seeing you in every lovely summer's day, in everything so bright and gay. I'll always think of you that way. I'll find you in the morning sun, and when the night is new, I'll be looking at the moon, but I'll be seeing you. I'll find you in the morning sun, and when the night is new, I'll be looking at the moon, but I'll be seeing you. Of course, we can't look at Jewish popular music without looking at the Gershwins, George and Ira. They contributed so much to popular music in the 30s, and then later with the lyrics of music in the 40s. So here is one of my favorite Gershwin songs, and it has been performed at so many Jewish weddings and bar mitzvahs, bat mitzvahs, and concerts too. It's very clear our love is here to stay, not for a year, but ever and a day. Oh, the radio and the telephone and the movies that we know are just passing fancies that in time may go. But oh my dear, our love is here to stay. It's very clear we'll go a long, long way. Oh, the Rockies may crumble, Gibraltar may tumble, they're only made of clay. But our love is here to stay. But oh my dear, our love is here to stay, not for a year, but ever and a day. Oh, the radio and the telephone and the movies that we know are just passing fancies that in time may go. But oh my dear, our love is here to stay. Together we're going a long, long way. Oh, the Rockies may crumble, Gibraltar may tumble, they're only made of clay. But our love is here to stay. The last song I'm singing today is My Yiddish Mama by Jack Yellen and Lou Pollock, and it's partly in English and partly in Yiddish. That's why I got this. And now this song has been sung by a lot of different people, but it's often attributed to Sophie Tucker, the vaudevillian whose career spanned from the early 20th century all the way to the 1960s. So it started with burlesque and vaudeville and moved to radio and eventually moved to television. I mean, she was a Jewish performer whose career, a Jewish woman, a female performer whose career was just exceptional. And this is the song that is almost most often attributed to her. This song is actually a really good example of the mix between the early popular music in America and the Yiddish theater songs that were so popular back in Poland at the time. So mixes them up together. So here we are. My Yiddish Mama, I need her more than ever now. My Yiddish Mama,
Hello, friends. Here are words of inspiration and support for the creation and the ongoing work of the Edmonton Interfaith Centre. These words are taken from a United Church of Canada document, Mending the World, which was prepared between 1992 and 1995, formative years for the Edmonton Interfaith Centre. We believe that God calls the church to do separately only what it cannot do with others, to care for itself in order to care for others, to set basic human needs above institutional enrichment, to give and not to count the cost. We believe that God calls the church to help build a culture of nonviolence and respect, of solidarity and just economic relationships, of tolerance and truthfulness, of equal rights and partnership between women and men. We believe that God calls the church to profess its faith in ways that honor God's love for all people and all of creation, to make decisions that demonstrate an unqualified commitment to justice, peace, and compassion, to work in partnership with all who seek the health and the well-being of the whole of creation, to discern God's Spirit in people of other religions and ideologies, and to stand first with the poor. We believe that God calls the church to do justice and love kindness, to show courage in the face of evil, to seek reformation for itself and for society, to share God's liberating and empowering work, to trust in God. We believe that God yearns for the healing of all creation and calls the church to share that yearning by joining now with persons of goodwill in the search for justice, wholeness, and love. Happy 25th anniversary, Edmonton Interfaith Centre, and may you have a great Building Bridges concert this year. Thank you.
Martin Kerr's storytelling spans the spectrum of emotions. His powerful voice and songwriting have earned praise from legends like Sarah McLachlan and Bruce Cockburn. Martin says, "You have to make people laugh before you can make them cry." And seeing people in the audience experience a range of feelings is one of his favorite parts about being a musician. A practicing member of the Baha'i faith, Martin weaves universal spiritual concepts and imagery into his work. Baha'u'llah, their spiritual leader, said, "We have made music a ladder by which souls may ascend to the realm on high." Martin's songs are intended to uplift those who hear them. Martin will be appearing in concert at the Jubilee Auditorium in November.
Hello everyone. Thank you for inviting us to be part of this Interfaith concert. My name is Martin and this is
Iona.
And we are members of the Baha'i community. So we'd like to sing for you a Baha'i prayer for children that I've set to music. And we've been singing this one together for a long time. So I think Iona knows all the words now. Let's give it a go. Oh my Lord, I am a child of tender years. Nourish me from the breast of thy mercy. Train me in the bosom of thy love. Educate me in the school of thy guidance, and develop me under the shadow of thy bounty. Deliver me from darkness. Make me a brilliant light. Free me from unhappiness. Make me a flower of the rose garden. Suffer me to become the servant of thy threshold, and confer upon me the disposition and nature of the righteous. Make me a cause of bounty to the human world, and crown my head with the diadem of eternal life. Verily thou art the powerful, the mighty, the seer, the hearer. Thank you, Iona. Okay, I'm going to sing a few more, but you can go up to the bath now, okay?
Okay.
Good night. This is one of my favorite prayers that I've been saying since I was a kid. And it's a good one for anybody who needs some spiritual support at any times of struggle. It's called Refresh and Gladden My Spirit. O God, refresh and gladden my spirit, purify my heart, illumine my powers, I lay all my affairs in thy hand. Thou art my guide and my refuge. I will no longer be sorrowful and grieved. I will be a happy and joyful being, O God. I will no longer be full of anxiety, nor will I let trouble harass me. I will not dwell on the unpleasant things of life. O God, thou art more friend to me than I am to myself. I dedicate myself to thee, O Lord. Thank you. I've been very fortunate to participate in quite a few events with the Edmonton Interfaith Centre over the years. I've been here in Canada 15 years now and used to live just down the block from the Interfaith Centre. So it's one of the first places that I made friends here. And as a Baha'i, we are instructed very clearly to seek fellowship with people of all religions and to treat them as our own brothers and sisters, as our own family, and to prefer all religionists before ourselves and to treat them with the utmost love and fellowship. So that's very much the spirit of our faith, and so it brings me great joy to be part of this event and to see the work of the Edmonton Interfaith Centre going from strength to strength, from year to year, and to see people of all cultures coming together. So here is a short piece from the Baha'i writings. From a prayer by Abdul Baha, who was the son of our founder, Baha'u'llah. And Abdul Baha means servant of glory, or servant of light. And he devoted himself till his last breath to serving humanity in the most humble ways. And he's our perfect example of how to live a Baha'i life. So these are some of his words, which I set to music, and I like to call this one Unite All. O thou kind Lord, unite all, let the religions agree and make the nations one, so that they may see each other as one family, and the whole earth as one home. May they all live together in perfect harmony. Oh God, raise aloft the banner of the oneness of mankind. May they all live together in perfect harmony. Oh God, raise aloft the banner of the oneness of mankind. O thou kind Lord, unite all. Let the religions agree and make the nations one, so that they may see each other as one family, and the whole earth as one whole. May they all live together in perfect harmony. Oh God, raise aloft the banner of the oneness of mankind. May they all live together in perfect harmony. Oh God, raise aloft the banner of the oneness of mankind. May they all live together in perfect harmony. Oh God, raise aloft the banner of the oneness of mankind. Thank you for letting me share a few musical prayers with you. So for my living, I write and perform songs, and it's a pretty fun way to make my way in the world. I feel very lucky to be able to do that. The local community here in Edmonton and all around Alberta has been a wonderful support to me in getting started with that. And music in the Baha'i writings is described as a ladder by which our souls may ascend to the realm on high. So the purpose of music is to bring us closer to God and closer to our better nature. But yet we live in this flawed, imperfect world full of conflict and dissension and struggle. And so I try to bring the two together in my original songs to give some glimpses of the heavenly realms, but in the context of this life that we're living. So this song that I want to sing for you is very much inspired by the struggles and divisions of recent years that we're living through right now. There's a lot of polarization. Some people have even forgotten about the religious conflicts that have preoccupied us for centuries in favor of political conflicts and economic conflicts. In truth, we are all like the fingers of one hand, like the limbs of one body, and we cannot achieve our potential without all of us working together. So this is a song called Enemy, about struggling with that concept, trying to be a real community member, a real neighbor, and a real spiritual citizen in a time of great division. So this is Enemy. I can't win with you. Red or black, I lose. I'm cracking my chest, giving my best. You're throwing it back, I'm trying to be real. So why do you feel you're under attack? I can't win with you. You're standing right in front of me, screaming over my melody. Let me show you the real me. I'm not your enemy. I don't want you to run away. I've got so much I wanted to say. Let me show you the real me. I'm not your enemy. Arguing all night, sleeping through the daylight. There was a time we had a line that we wouldn't cross. We had a dream, we were a team. Now it's all been lost. I don't want to fight. No, no. You're You're standing right in front of me, screaming over my melody. Let me show you the real me. I'm not your enemy. I don't want you to run away. I've got so much I wanted to say. Let me show you the real me. I'm not your enemy. We both got our reasons for being this way. We both got our demons to slay. This is not how it has to be. You're not getting the best of me. I'm not your enemy. I don't want you to run away. I've got so much I wanted to say. Let me show you the real me. I'm not your enemy. I'm not your enemy. I'm not your enemy. Thank you. Sorry if that one got a bit loud. Hopefully we didn't distort the speakers or anything like that. I'm going to do one more quickly, if that's okay, just to finish on a happy note, because there's much to celebrate. It's easy to forget that in these times where we can't see each other and have our usual celebrations face to face and, you know, enjoy the warm glow of each other's company. So hopefully we can convey a little bit of that through our screens tonight. It's certainly better than nothing. And, you know, one of the things that I try to remember that I'm instructed to do as a Baha'i is to see the best in every person that I meet, to speak disparagingly of no one and to utter only praise. So this is a song about celebrating the best in each other. It's called You're Amazing. You might be familiar with it. It's probably been my biggest hit to date, so you may have heard it on the radio or heard people singing it. Even if you haven't, it's a very easy song to sing along with. In the chorus, it's instantly sing-alongable, so pay attention and you'll pick it up right away, I promise. I wrote this song for my wife, Tara, because she told me to. But now I'm singing it for you, and I hope you will join me. This is You're Amazing. One day, we'll be looking back on this and we'll say, aren't you happy that we did it our way? Everyone we knew was saying no way, but we were never listening anyway. So don't be just standing in the doorway. Don't you know we gotta hit the highway? Darling, this is gonna be a good day. And I've gotta say that I'm not bad myself, but you're amazing. You're amazing. I'm not bad myself, but you're amazing. You're amazing. One day I'll be looking back on this and I'll say, I'm so happy that you said you would stay. There were times I know that I was crazy, fraying at the edges and you saved me. I'm losing count of chances that you gave me. You're laughing at me dancing really badly, telling me the reasons why you're badly. Do it all again, 'cause I'm not bad myself, but you're amazing. You're amazing. Did you get it yet? Give it a try. I'm not bad myself, but you're amazing. You're amazing. Well, hey, words could never adequately convey everything you're giving to me today. But holding you is better than a holiday, and leaving you, I dread it like exam day. So at the risk of sounding kinda risque, everything to now has been the foreplay. Darling, I would follow you to Norway, or anywhere you want it, 'cause I'm not bad myself, but you're amazing. You're amazing. All together now. I'm not bad myself, but you're amazing. You're amazing. Trumpet solo. I'm not bad myself, but you're amazing. You're amazing. Sing it to somebody next to you now. I'm not bad myself, but you're amazing. You're amazing. Look them right in the eyes. Make it awkward. I'm not bad myself, but you're amazing. You're amazing. Or right down the camera if you're by yourself. I'm not bad myself, but you're amazing. You're amazing. Or just out the window, I don't care. I'm not bad myself, but you're amazing. You're amazing. One more time for everyone at the center. I'm not bad myself, but you're amazing. You're amazing. One day, when we're getting wrinkly and our hair's grey, a rusty old banger in the driveway, one of us'll maybe wear a toupee, and I will still be loving you. Well, thank you so much to everyone at the Edmonton Interfaith Centre who has helped to make this happen, and everyone from all the faith communities who has come together to participate both tonight and throughout the year. I hope that we can do many more things together and show our solidarity and our common purpose in spiritualizing the life of our city and making life better and a world that works for everyone. Thank you so much for having me. My name is Martin Kerr, and it's been an honor to be part of this tonight. Hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.
We conclude this celebration of faith with words of prayer. We pray for the sacred spirit of life to enter our hearts and our home. In these challenging days, we are learning to see each other and our world with new eyes. In whatever way we worship, wherever we are in our faith journeys, let us commit ourselves to loving one another more deeply and to find ways to be loving to others who might appreciate a phone call or an unexpected letter or card when we can't visit in person. Let us also love our planet more deeply, for we are always so close to losing what is most precious in our lives. And we say in Sanskrit, Om Mani Padme Om, the sound of silence and the jewel of the lotus. And we say in Arabic, La ilaha illallahu, there is no God but God. And we say in Hebrew, Shalom, which is peace. And we say in Latin, Gloria in excelsis Deo, glory to God in the highest. And we chant the Ekankar Hu, which is the cosmic connection to God. And we join voices with all the indigenous peoples of the world in saying special words to the Creator. As people of all faith, we pray for renewal. Let us be one voice singing into the universe. Amen.